The mysteries have been revealed. Okoye and Gentle. Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. I've been trying to catch up, and this weekend is all about me working on stuff and catching up because I've been covering a lot of Marvel Rivals based stuff. I do want to spend a bit of time to kind of get back to the root of preparing for things when it comes to going back into Necropolis, guides, advice, preparation for Banquet. Also other video ideas that I'm working on, and I want to do a video about Okoye and Gentle. Of course we know a lot about, I don't know much about Okoye. Of course we know a lot about Okoye. She has been a massive figurehead in Wakandan-based MCU stories, but Gentle, which somebody said, and I need to double check this, on, I think it was like a comic book observation, he is the Wakandan Hulk, which I'm like, that doesn't sound very gentle, first off, but it's like gentle giant. So let's look into this a bit more, but also expand on something which is really important and, yeah, Summoner Choice orientated. Okoye, like many other characters that have been in a Summoner Choice, have largely been dealt with like a real stiff one. That sounds inappropriate, but you know what I mean. She is, like Hercules was the first one that we know about that had been released, and then after that, I think it was a Mega Sentinel, was the next one that came out from the very first Summoner's Choice. I think this is the very first Summoner's Choice, or at least the one of them. Then we got Morbius. Morbius was, again, like the next one that came out after that. Then after that was Ironheart. And then after that was Dazzler, which, you know, as you know, Dazzler is one of the big, like a very popular Marvel-based character. Either way, I think a lot of people are very happy with a lot of those champions being in game. Less to be said by Morgan Le Fay and also Blue Marvel. Going against stiff opposition, she did have another chance as the underdog vote to like come in, and I think she was quite close with winning. Either way, it's been a very rocky road to be a champion for Okoye, which, let's face it, is probably going to be a January champion. And why do I think that? Well, we've seen obviously the leaks and stuff, but it follows the same cadence as Sauron and who's the other one? Oh, I can't remember who it was, but it was Sauron and another champion, no, Toad, that were released in January of this year, or was it 2023? Time, my friends. Either way, the application to in-game is really important. If you've seen Black Panther's new synergy, which in my personal opinion is one of the better ones that we should get to just use as a part and parcel of taking the champion in and around while blocking, special attacks, the window which the reflect charge can be gained is increased, and there is no cooldown. That is 100% fantastic synergy, and let's face it, it's probably going to be either Gentle Giant or it's going to be Okoye. If this is the overall appearance they're going for, I wonder what kind of powers, and not powers because she doesn't have any powers, but abilities the character might have. Because a lot of us know her for having, well, more being skilled martial artist and utilizing the spear as the, don't make me say it, Dora Milaje. Dora Milaje? Yeah, I'll go with maybe I did it. If I didn't, then I did. Then I sound like an absolute twit, which I do on a regular basis. And the chances of seeing the Midnight Angel is, again, slim to nil. It would make more sense for Kabam to kind of do that as a future character, but effectively that's kind of the same or similar. Depends how they want to do it. And also depends how Marvel dictate to them, because they could be like, hey, we're Marvel. We say everything's got to be close to the MCU, so we got to put this character in this particular suit or do this, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean. If she's going to come in as a skill-based champion, which I think is highly likely, she'll largely have, well, maybe some kind of ramp up in some kind of way. Will she have cleanse? I don't know. A lot of characters that are skill seem to have cleanse as standard. And do you think that she's going to have cleanse? Because that's, again, is like the most thing that you just... That's the most skilly type thing that we see nowadays is a skill champion. Give it cleanse. Give it bleed. And other types of well-known traits. But I'm hoping for something different and interesting, and we'll find out a little bit more, hopefully towards the end of this month, or maybe early into next month. Now, I know nothing about this character here, Gentle. This is, well, a mystery to me. So he's a mutant, and yes, he is a Wakandan. He's also fairly new. 2006 is when his comic book was, or he featured in a comic book. So that's when his first appearance was. That's surprising, so that he's not even 20 years old as a character. Fairly new. Saying that, I'm just learning that Okoye was 1998, so she well, not fairly recent, but recent enough in the grand scheme of things. A lot when it comes to this character. Of course, Wakanda mutant. His power rapidly increases muscle mass, providing him with superhuman strength and durability. His entire body is adorned with vibranium tattoos that safeguard him from overexertion and potential harm caused by his immense strength. The son of a Wakandan woman and a man from Russia does Verdania, inheriting his X gene from his father, growing up in Wakanda. He struggled with rejection due to his terrible to be rejected. Due to outsider heritage, Storm and Black Panther recommended he enrollment at the Xavier Institute. Of course, that's where you got to go. That's where all the cool kids hang out, you know? Apart from the ones that do you harm and explode, which there are ones that explode, and ones that go really fast too. Fan atmosphere, blah, 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 distracting, whatever. Yeah, so what a character this is. I've never known a character like this, especially obviously we know plenty like it, yes, that expand, but ones that have or utilize things like Wakandan technology within the tattoos in order to suppress. That's really intriguing. Didn't know that. I hope you learned something new. That's why we do these videos, is to go and find something new. I learn, you learn, everybody learns. Okay, ability to increase muscle mass, we know that. Superhuman strength, the upper limit of his strength has been categorized, and he has shown himself strong enough to hold his own in battle against the Sentinel, as well as Predator X. Okay. Storm stated as his physical strength rivals that of Colossus. Wow, okay. Placing him at least class 100 strength, and also resting strength gradually increasing every time he uses his powers. His durability, he withstands an atmospheric pressure, point blank shot from Cyclops, and a Sentinel laser blast. It was stated that his peak he could go toe to toe with the Hulk. There you go. And weaknesses, the emotional scars. Okay, everyone's got their own problems, you know. Yeah, so I guess it will be like poisons and stuff like that. Anyway, this is an interesting character. The vibranium tattoos, which we know about, suppress any of the elevated muscle mass. Bond of his flesh down to the muscle. According to him, these tattoos keep his powers in check and an only thing that keeps him alive. But at some point, it will no longer be able to help him. Oh. When he uses his powers, the tattoos glow with blue light. I hope we see that in game. Recently, all Wakandan vibranium was rendered inert and useless, but it is yet unclear what effect it has on him. Yeah, okay. I think that's a cool character. Anyway, that is going to be it for the video. What are your thoughts on these two characters? What are your thoughts about... I'm more excited for Gentle than I am for Okoye, mainly because I've waited so long and the vote's always kind of like going against. But that synergy, which is here, and Gentle might be Prodigal Sons. It might be that one. It may not be. What are your thoughts on this synergy as well? Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I'm going to get back to working on some content, and have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. And I'll see you all in the next video, whatever I'm going to be discussing. Hopefully it's decent. Bye.